Hey guys, what's up? So this is my third video I'm filming today, but I needed to get this done while I had a face and makeup on. I have 6% battery, so we're gonna try to do this relatively fast. So for those of you that don't know, I say this every end of semester video. I was in nursing school, switched to pre-med, and I have now graduated, yay! So I'm just gonna go through the classes that I took this semester and tell you what happened. So for my last semester, I started out taking animal behavior, and this class was awesome. We got to learn a lot about the personality, aggression, behaviors of animals. I thought it was so interesting. It wasn't so much about like domestic animals, it was more so about obviously wildlife, because you can't really observe animals that are domesticated. And honestly, I love watching the nature documentaries, so this just offered a more scientific view of it. So if you have that school, or if you have that class at your school, I highly recommend taking it. I think it was a really good class. Next, what I took was cell biology. So cell bio was so fun for me, so interesting. I loved anatomy and physiology. And so if you love anatomy and physiology, you will love cell bio. If you are pre-med, pre-pharmacy, anything like that, you plan on going to graduate school, I highly recommend you take it. A lot of schools are going to require it, and it will also help you a lot if you're taking like the MCAT or anything like that. In this class, I got to do a project, and I did my project on multiple sclerosis. I really enjoyed that because I love learning about like neurons and the pathology of diseases. So that was really interesting for me. You also get to learn like the cascades, you know, protein pathways, things like that. In the lab portion, we actually did like DNA electrophoresis on DNA from different fish, which was interesting. The other class that I took was biochemistry. I loved biochem. I didn't take the lab because the places that I was applying to didn't need it, and it didn't fit into my schedule either. But I loved biochem. Ours was sort of broken down into, you learn about the proteins, you learn about the carbs, you learn about the lipids. And to me, like I said, those are very interesting. Biochem is a very high level class, so it's definitely something that you're going to need to put effort into. And it's also a class that is going to be very valuable yet again for the MCAT, graduate school, things like that. We also got to learn about diseases, like I said, which is interesting. We learned a lot about like sickle cell, mad cow disease, things like that. And I also took Organic 2. So with Organic 2, it was a lot of like, in the labs we were making nylon, we were making aspirin, we were making banana oil, things like that. It was a lot to do with like alcohols, turning to ethers, turning to esters, things like that. Also, this, because of what happened, we didn't end up taking the ACS. Typically in Organic 2 you would take the ACS, but we didn't, and she ended up making a exam similar to that. Lecture became 10 times more, oh my god, what's the word? More complicated than Organic 1. The list of reactions became way complicated, so you need to stay on your stuff if you're going to take Organic 2. Like I said in my previous semester video, keep an ongoing list of these reactions. You're going to need it, and like I said, if you know the basic parts of the reaction, you'll be able to see them in more complicated forms and know them faster and easier, if that makes sense. I think those are my only classes. I actually had 4 classes. I had 3 labs. So I only had 4 classes this semester. I had a biochem, I had cell biology, I had Organic 2, and I had animal behavior, which was like an elective for biology majors. This semester was so weird, and the last part of it was online, which made it even weirder because you had to do online lectures, and for me that's really, really hard. It's hard for me to pay attention. I need to be in class, I need to be focused, and I need to like have that direct learning experience, so that was weird for me. But honestly, the classes I took this semester were probably one of the most interesting ones to me. I feel like I learned so much this semester. And it's really important that if you are going into your last semester of pre-med, pre-pharmacy, anything like that, that you really make sure that you are not zoning out, because the information is still going to be important for graduate school. So yes, so really quickly, I just want to say I am in the process of applying to a doctor of pharmacy program, and I have an interview next Friday, so wish me luck. I hope you guys are having a great day wherever you are. I hope you're staying healthy. I hope you're doing the right things, isolating. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, bye!